I try my best to dodge temptation, but these hoes stay on my line. And I'm always after money, so my bitch complain about teaching. I try my best to make my mama proud, but never thought I did. Please don't let nobody lie to you. I took care of my kids. Yeah, these niggas might not fuck with me, cause they favorite bitches do. And I'm standing on all my business, what I look like Hollywood. Can't no nigga say I ran, can't no nigga say I told. You won't catch my name on no paperwork or beefing by no hoes. Shit, I know my family using me, but where else they gon' run? But they think I'm leading Dante wrong, but I treat them like my son. And I told them we gon' be rich, and I put that on my mama. And I'm stepping on everything about them, and I put that on the mob. For real, for real. I'm just trying to hit on my parlay. Then break bread with my people, I'ma make sure we all straight. I'm just trying to hit on my parlay. I take that little bag and flip it and make me a new play. I'm just trying to hit on my parlay. I'ma tell your bitch come on so we can go fuck on a vacay. I'm just trying to hit on my parlay. I'm trying to smack on a parlay. Shit, I'm ducking 12, gotta throw away in a half a bowl of weed. I'm on FaceTime with my mama, got a praying father, help me please. See, I'm on my second strike, that's why she tripping, she understand the risk. I put it on mama, she had my sister, but she never raised a bitch. Chasing out this bag, it made me lonely, money is my friend. Every scar I got put on my heart, that shit came from a friend. You might have fooled me once, but you will not fool me again. It's pain on all these blunts, that's why I never ever smoke again. Money can't buy happiness, why niggas angry, mad, and broke. And hating on the low, be crashing by the hoe. Be talking down on another nigga cause they ain't got no motion. Or dick riding with another nigga cause their confidence is broken. I'm just trying to hit on my parlay. Then break bread with my people, I'ma make sure we all straight. I'm just trying to hit on my parlay. I take that little bag and flip it and make me a new play.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, we are back, locked in. We are back. We are back again, y'all. We at the water cooler this morning. Welcome in to work. We ain't clocked in yet.
Welcome to work, detectives. It's time to start another day. Warm up with your friends and get yourself together for the case.
We at the water cooler, man. I hope everybody had a great night. Thank you to the ones who tuned in to Grown Folk Talk with me and that boy Boss. It was a good show last night, real conversation. But y'all know if y'all was there, I told y'all I was in my self-reflective mode. I'm still in my self-reflective mode. When you're cleaning, when you're sweeping around your own front door, you tend to get a little busy trying to make your porch look nice. And that's all I'm trying to do, make my porch look nice. My porch been raggedy, it's been dilapidated. I ain't got no plants, no joy on that porch. So I wanted to start creating joy on my porch. Yeah, it's sturdy. It's gonna hold it up. It's gonna provide a roof, but I want my porch to be pleasurable. I want to be able to enjoy sitting on my porch. So I had to sweep off a lot of dust around my front door to get that right. So that's where I'm at, man. And everybody who tap in, who really pour into what I do, I want to say thank you for real. Because for a long time I was focused on the people who weren't here showing love. And you can see I've kind of shifted on what I truly believe and what I want to focus on. And I'm focusing on you guys. I ain't want to seem down or preachy this morning, but that's what I woke up on. Well, I didn't get a lot of sleep because my grandson's keeping me up, and little Cody, boy, we got a Cali King. That boy take up the whole Cali King, whole one. So I be having my feet on the ground and my head on the bed like this, trying to make sure he got space. So he only 2. He about to be 3, but he's 7'2" in his mind. So, but I love every moment of it, man. I love the restless nights. I love the activity with my grandkids, man, because my grandfather was he was very, very influential in my life. My granddaddy was I'm talking about the man. And I only got to experience him for up till I was 7. So all my grandparents were dead after that. You know what I'm saying? So I take pride in being a grandfather and being a good grandfather. Y'all can say what y'all want to about my daddy's skills. Okay, cool. But one thing y'all ain't gonna down me on my granddaddy skills. I'm him. I'm him. I'm Pop Pop, the big Pop Pop. You feel me? But hey, y'all, we in here. We kicked off. We doing our thing, man. I just wanted to have good water cooler, good water cooler. And this morning, man, I just wanted to say, I gotta say this, man. Thank God, bro. Thank God I'm not the man that I used to be. Thank God you're not the woman that you used to be. Thank God I didn't fall into pitfalls of my mistakes. Thank God that He just was gracious enough and graceful enough to allow me another chance because I fucked up too many times on repeat, repeatedly, over and over again. Even when I knew better, I still fucked up. And the only person that can forgive my fuck ups is the one who created me. And I'm thankful. I'm just thankful for how God kept me because I've been through a lot of storms. Now I know how to dance in the rain a little bit. Hey man, that was it. That's all we had to talk about, man. We finna get into it. Make sure y'all spend by the highwaycollection.com, hwycollection.com. Forget all your drip needs. That boy Tay on the edits. You know what I'm saying? We doing both our things. Tay got his style of edit. I got my style of edit, and we making a good product, man. Spin by the youngest CEO I know, young Tay White. Tap in with bro. Tap in. They y'all messing with it. It's the coldest video reaction show out. Nobody does what we do. It's a lot of video reaction shows, but nobody does it the way that we do. We make movies and go enjoy some. Go check out some. It's fun. It's a story within a story. Go let me know if you rocking with the songs that we select. If you're not, thumbs down, poop emoji. If you are, it's like, okay, well, no, there's something new. Okay, Tay, I'm rocking with it. Drop that hard enough. Y'all know Mondays belong to Grown Folk Talk. Make sure y'all follow the Grown Folk Talk page because that's the only way it's going to be at. Because I got some stuff I'm finna on my page. We gonna have to rearrange Grown Folk a little bit. That's why I'm glad Boss got it set up because my son he ready to bring back our podcast and then my baby boy starting a podcast. So yeah, man, the Dallas family shit finna pop off real hard. But my son, we focused. We've been working behind the scenes. I can't wait. Y'all know we came out with that 31. It was popping. It was the hottest shit going. We had interviews with Rashad Evans. We had uh, interviews with OSP. He's a championship fighter as well. We had trying to get the John Jones interview lined up until Cam Newton came out with the fourth and one right under our nose. But we ain't gonna trip. So we reinvented ourselves. We came back bigger, stronger, and bigger interviews. More people that you love in the sports world, and we even got a few real big rappers interviews lined up and in the vault ready to kick it. So it's gonna be a lot of shifting in the mob, and I just wanted to keep y'all abreast of what's going on as we grow as a family. Y'all, let's go ahead and get this day started off. You know how we started off the proper way. We already got into the highway. It's time to get into the roll call. Let's see who clocked in ready to go to work. Let's do.
Roll call. Hurry up, detectives. It's time to work.
Hurry up, detectives. It is time to work. Let's get in here. Hey, Detective Sharon in the building. She's like, I was first to get the door. Where my check at? Hey, HR on the way. They were coming down here to Atlanta to come, but they had caught a flat tire in Memphis. I can't help them because they caught a flat tire. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be here tomorrow. Don't worry. I got the checks straightened out. I can't wait to hear y'all check for real. Shout thank you for being shared. Detective Muffin in the building, all present and or accounted for. Good morning, Bookie. Hey, Miss T. Hey, pretty girl. Good morning, Detective T in the building. She said, hey, Sharon, hey, we got the first male detective checking in. You got that boy Boss Blake in the building. What up, boss? Good show last night, man. Hope everything good your way. You know how it go. We turn it up to the maximum. Good show, good show. Appreciate you being here. We in the building. Hey, Miss T, y'all ladies is speaking. It's Ma. You know how it goes. Ma forever. Hey, boss. Muffin said, "What's good morning?" Hey, D, good morning. Detective D Love in the building, all present and or accounted for. Hey, we got that girl Thea in the building. Thea, I mean to tell you, I seen you showing out with them Daisy Dukes on the other day. I didn't want to put your business out there, but I seen you. Hey, good morning, Thea. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here. Miss T said, "Hey, D Love. Hey, Thea. Hey, Miss T. We got a good communication going on. It's Detective Earl Lee in the building. It's that boy Big Earl. What up, Earl? You in the building this morning? He on time, ready to kick off part two. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Darius. What's up, Thea? Bruh, I was early. I really was. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You were early. In the military, if you're on time, you're late. You know that. You was always late. Good morning, amen, amen, amen. I'm wondering why my comments were showing up live. I was on yesterday's show. Oh, that boy done went in the wrong office building. You was in the wrong office, bro. You had went to the office next door. You went to Elon office. We right next door to Elon in the Doge apartment, so I can see DaOnes, Doge. I see how you got that confused, bro. Don't worry about it. You're here. Yes, Lord. Thank you for keeping us all. Yeah, man. Bro, we done been through some mud, boy. Y'all really don't never sit back and think like, oh my God, how did God drag me through this, Lord? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? There's you were missing in action. It's okay. We understand. You didn't get paid either. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Man, they tire flat in Memphis. Good morning, bro. Hey, that boy KB in the building. We got a lot of male detectives in. I appreciate that. I like seeing my guys in here. I think there's something wrong. Bro, check your last three. Usually, in the route number, it might have been transposed, but because if you got direct deposit, it should be hit. It should have hit last night at midnight if you got the right number in there, bro. We'll call Navy Fed later. Hey, KB, easy. We in there. Not too much on me. This sundown hit different. Nah, you had I seen it. I had seen it. Yeah, early. That boy early be late. Everyone's direct deposit. Nah, Sharon, you ain't get yours. If you got direct deposit, you should have got it. I seen the volunteer work. I was worried. Nah, it ain't volunteer. It ain't volunteer. You seen we had read the Nah, we had did the job description yesterday. Hey, we volunteer workers until further. I'm gonna get y'all checks, man. God dang, bro. Hey, we done kicked off. We done had roll call. I think everybody in the building. I got everybody ready to go. We finna get on this case. Yesterday's case was a doozy. That boy lied from the beginning to the end. That boy came on the screen lying. Ramos, Greg, little Gregory, Greg's son, little Greg Jr. He came on this thing lying, talking about he came to the house after school. His mama car was in the minivan was in the driveway, turned on. Key in the car. He went in the house. It was ransacked. He was in there approximately 8 minutes. Realized that his mother was nowhere to be found. While he was looking, he got a little sweaty and decided to change his clothes. And when he changed his clothes, he said, I threw them away. I burned them. I got rid of them. They say, oh, your mama car was on? Yeah, I forgot to tell y'all I had took it. Me and my partner, me and my homeboys, Joe, Brian, and somebody Dylan, we thought they were fictional characters until they popped up. Bing! Except for Joe. Joe was the one that just punched him in the eye and said, hey, Gregory, this your boy Joseph. What's up, Joe? He said he punched me in the eye. I said, hey, dude, why you punch me in the eye? Give me a hug. And they talked it out. That's what they said. And then we got into the story of what actually happened. And then my internet started acting up. So I called Comcast. I got us back right. When we come back, part two of The Funny Killer. We finna get into this, man. Thank y'all for being here. This is. Y'all know what this is. Y'all already know. I ain't gotta keep saying this is the one detective agency. You know we the best agency in the world.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases.
Four masked men get out and
Look
run
no
toward a
further
store with
than the
guns.
ones detective agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
DaOnes Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.
We back. We back. Hey, Detective Sharon said from the root there, that boy was lying. He was lying his YC butt off. Hey, we only had one person to cuff. Yes, but you remember yesterday we left off. We found out that Brian and Dylan was real. So we might have some old people to cuff and get into it. Let's see what we got going, y'all.
Changes multiple times and is filled with far too many details than necessary, indicating that he has a memory of extremes, but he's rubbing his nose, touching his mouth, fidgeting with a pen, and then puts his guard back up quickly. All of this indicates that Gregory is experiencing a high level of anxiety. Soon he will show his memory of extremes when he goes from sharing too many details to suddenly leaving something out.
I drove the van home, hopped in to my house. I was wearing black.
This is the part where he said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you that van that y'all seen outside the house, and y'all can't find my mama. The van y'all seen outside the house, I was driving my mama's van. So this is what we picked up, and then we started figuring out the friends were real. So we right part two. Let's get to it, y'all.
Boots and jeans and a gray t-shirt. And I got in my house and I started
Yeah,
getting
we
ready for
cuffing
school.
everybody today.
Put my bio textbook in my backpack, just started getting ready.
Hey, I know we having problems with HR. We probably gonna get a new HR and payroll system. But make sure y'all clock in. Hit that like button. That's how you clock in. That's how you show love. Make sure you interact. If you over there on Facebook rocking out with me, see how many people I got on Facebook over there rocking out with me. I ain't know not a damn soul over there on Facebook. Y'all all right. If y'all rocking with me on YouTube, that's a good thing. Because that's where I'm trying to get monetized at, and I appreciate that. Anyway, Facebook already got me locked in. I'm locked in over there trying to make some money on. Appreciate y'all. Hit the heart button. Thumbs up, clock in. But on the right-hand side, it's emoji. 5 of them. Go crazy on them. Go crazy on them all show. Let's get to it.
Et cetera, et cetera.
After this, Gregory's story once again aligns with the one he told earlier. His mom dropped him off at school and he went through his day like normal until the 6th period.
And
I wanted to pick up where the story starts.
After 5th period, I met up with my friends. We walked.
See, this is where we was at yesterday. Like, oh, they real. These are the friends, Brian and Dylan. We ain't find Joel though. I think Joel a preacher now. Muffin had told me we found Joe. He had started preaching, so we gonna let Joel slide on out the door. But Dylan and Brian, they on the radar. Are we cuffed? Come on, let's do this. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna pull y'all to the side. Are we cuffing these two? Or do we think goddamn little Gregory is making this up? Are we cuffing them? Y'all let me know. Put cuffs. If we cuffing them, put cuffs in the comment section. Now I need to see some cuffs. If not, we gonna let these boys go free because I done been getting too many goddamn on complaints about arresting people for nothing.
Walked off campus. Stopped.
Okay.
Not really necessary.
Wait. Now we kind of split. Y'all detectives. Hey, my girl D-Love say, yup, about accurate, Uno. They really real, yup, for sure. They all did it. Them boys look devious. My brother said, hey, we cuffing all 3. Okay, that 1 for the 3-piece. Miss T said, nah, we gonna hold down. So that 1-1, we 1-1. D-Love said, cuff that fool up. That's 2-1. Sharon said, nah, they making that shit up. That's 2-2. Cuff them down. Oh, that's 3-2. I'm gonna say. Ah, give me a little more. Give me a little more. Give me a little more juice. Cause I don't trust Gregory ass. He ain't tell us the truth about nothing yet. I don't even know if the nigga named Gregory for real. Is his name Gregory? He look white. He look like his name could be Brayland or something. You feel me? Gregory. Who's your daddy? Ramos. Let me see your daddy.
Detail, but that is what happened. And then I got in my friend's car and we drove to my house. We picked up some more money.
We have figured it out later.
Then
Lock
we
them all
drove
up here, boss.
to
Lock
the
them
fire
all
pit
up
again,
here.
and we smoked more cigarettes there, talked. This is one of my friends. This is the
Little Bryson, man. Little Bryson, man. Like for real. Big, what's up, my boy Big? Make sure y'all check out my boy Big, man. He got his album finna drop. You dropping that thing Friday. Ain't you dropping that thing Friday. Man, spin by, man. Bro, for real, y'all know it don't cost no money to go listen. It don't cost $1 to go listen. But if you want to go support, man, bro, he ain't charging $60 to go listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Support, man. Be real supporters. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you like this: if you don't like it, tell that fool. We don't sugarcoat nothing over here in the mob. Hey, bro, that ain't it. Shit, I sent KB a song. He was like, bro, nah, boy, nah, this ain't it for me. I respect that. Shit, I done sent Darius buku songs. He was like, nah, this ain't the one, dude. I respect that, but just keep it real with him. Just support. Because if you got a critique of me or anybody in the mob, and you listen, that's all we can do. It's critique. Niggas don't like Jay-Z. Niggas don't like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne just dropped. The GOAT just dropped. And it was trash to me. You feel me? So I respect it. Tanner, hey, Ramos going by himself. He been lying from the jump. That's what I say, Theo. That boy been lying. His name, yeah, you know Bryson. Muffin. What up, big? What up, big? Facts, boss. That's what I'm saying. We just don't, boss has made a good point. I locked all of them up. We gonna figure it out later. I'm trying not to give nobody no death duty, but I ain't even gonna call no names though. I ain't
same
gonna
kid
call no
that
names.
was
Hey,
suicidal,
my
and I
Steve,
snuck out of the night for him. But I
how you
just
doing?
sneaked
Good
out. I
morning,
stole
Bookie.
my mom's car, like I did Thursday night, and I had driven over to his house, and I had talked to him stuff. And so this is one of the kids, and so we were just talking about life problems and how to
I
deal
don't
with
know
them,
what's
and just
going on
all
with
this
y'all.
shit.
Gregory is once again trying to make himself look like a
I
good
need to talk to
person
your
and
second
an
job
honest person by
manager.
telling on himself, and then bolsters this by including the story about helping his friend.
And we were shooting this shit at this fireplace and
Let me hold a few
smoking
dollars.
cigarettes and just kind of chilling. And then we
Yeah,
basically
HR got y'all checks in the bag. Since you know you're a little late, you didn't get that information. That was important to you. You was gonna have your check. They was on the way from. They got a flat tire in Memphis, so it's gonna take them a couple of more hours. They was gonna be here this afternoon, but they gonna get here straight up. They on the way. They on the way. I put in a lot of work yesterday to get them folks to get y'all checks right, man.
went back home and
And
they
if you got
dropped me
direct
off.
deposit, it should have dropped. Make sure y'all have y'all numbers. Like KB had put his number in wrong, and he didn't get his check. So make sure y'all put y'all numbers in right. Hit that clock in
And
button. We
then,
still gotta clock
then
in.
on
Note
Get
that
light.
Gregory says he basically went back home, along with a super extended and then, followed by a
We
long
was praying.
pause
My fault.
before he answers. He's clearly mentally skipping something, but he makes a poor attempt at covering it up as it's pretty obvious, especially as there will be several
Bang clock
more
in.
pauses throughout
They
his
don't want their
story.
money.
it's pretty much the same. I noticed my mom's car was there. The lights were on. I walked into the house. Everything was everywhere. Door busted.
Let's talk about this. Everything was everywhere. Let's talk about this. Everything was everywhere, y'all. Everything.
Detective, in my office. Now.
Upon looking at the evidence that was presented before us on yesterday, I don't feel that that house was ransacked. Detectives, I need to know if you agree. Was it ransacked? Yes, in the comments. No. Thank you for this first meeting in the office. And my glasses look a little better today. Thank you.
Kid and all that shit, whatever. I already told you. Went through my house looking for my mom. Wasn't anywhere to be found. Blah, blah, blah. Called the police.
Finally, after hours of
Nah,
interrogation,
KB, they say
Gregory
had checked the
begins to
last three of
divulge
them.
some of the truth. At face value, this information might not seem relevant to finding Gregory's mother, but Sergeant Pagliari has
When
a
HR
suspicion
come,
that
bro, I'm
it
gonna get
just
off
might be more
probation, bro.
important to the
They gonna
case
straight
than
me out.
anyone
They gonna
realizes.
straight
Who
me
were you
out,
with
bro.
last night? What's their names? Brian Torres and Dylan Square. How did you get out of the house? Window. Or your bedroom?
Hell
Yeah.
no, Sharon, that wasn't no
Wearing
damn.
black boots,
Talking about a
jeans,
robbery.
black
Well, we
jeans,
don't
right?
believe that.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I dumped all of this clothing because they smelled like smoke. Okay. So black
You
boots,
dumped the
black jeans.
clothes because you buy coming out
Right, I wear
smelling
black
like
jeans.
gas and no, boy,
Just
don't
jeans.
dump no
Blue jeans?
clothes.
Yeah. Okay. Or then pink or purple or gray, they're just standard blue. Yeah. Gray t-shirt. Yeah.
The detective appears to be trying to mirror Gregory's language, which is a pretty common tactic in rapport building. Mirroring verbal language serves the same purpose as mirroring nonverbal language. It helps with connection and trust.
So now it's you and Dylan. Who else? Brian. You picked up Brian in Daytona also? Yes. Mom's minivan? It was those three.
He ransacked it. He threw it around. And it wasn't even ransacked for real.
You drank? What were you drinking? Alcohol? What type? Like a beer, liquor? Tequila? Tequila. Okay. Who brought the tequila to the party? Dylan. Tequila. Smoking what?
How did they get a hold to some tequila at 15? But they couldn't get no weed. So y'all was smoking cigarettes. Y'all couldn't get no weed, but y'all can get LSD in tequila. Man, that shit don't sound right.
Cigarettes. Just cigarettes? Yes. And these guys, Dylan and Brian, dropped you off today. Correct. At your house. Well, I told you they dropped me off at, right here. Winn-Dixie? Or no, where's the...
That was saying Winn-Dixie, boy. I used to love Winn-Dixie, boy. My mom used to love Winn-Dixie. Met my baby mama at Winn-Dixie. I thought all the Winn-Dixie girl was the baddest. Roger Kane used to work at Winn-Dixie. She was a baddie back in the day. Manana Best. That was my BM. Bagged her. Got her. Y'all gonna give me shot. She gonna be like, I can't believe you said that on your little show. Bagged her up from Winn-Dixie like paper or plastic. None. Kid. Bagged her up. But over there, man, Winn-Dixie had the baddie for GA. I ain't gonna lie. Bros and high girls ain't work at no Winn-Dixie over there, man. We ain't work at Winn-Dixie. Y'all got Winn-Dixie in y'all area? D, you got Winn-Dixie in your area? Beezy, you got Winn-Dixie down there, bro? Winn-Dixie my shit, bro. Winn-Dixie my shit.
Where the hell are you talking about? Where's that place? So they dropped... This is High Banks. So they dropped me off here. So
I
it's
know
not
she gonna
possible
get
that
me for that
Dylan
one.
and Brian came to your
I know
house
she gonna get me for that one, though.
after they dropped you off, stole your shit and killed your mom. Is that possible? Well, I'd see them drive past me. Okay. Well, I have to ask because, again, I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened to your mom. They're definitely accounted for because I saw them throughout the school.
Let me get focused, bro. See, y'all did me like this yesterday. Y'all was in the comments being wild. Man. I know, muff. I gotta chill, bro. I gotta get myself together. Okay, you mess with Winn-Dixie down there, Beezy. Yup, y'all work that goodies on McDonald's or Burger King. And if you were really bougie, you got them hours at Dairy Queen too. Let me get a goddamn peanut butter parfait, no peanuts. Give me some pecans, extra fudge, and caramel. Yes, sir. He a low-key terror lover. Yeah, I love them terror coochies. Them terror coochie was delicious. It was great. Winn-Dixie changing the freaking hey. What to all these? No, don't say that. I was at when Dixie. Oh, see, you was a bougie one. You was a bougie one. Uno. Soon after I gathered some evidence, we have an argument about Gray's clothes that smell like smoke and two friends we don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, we got to talk about that. Yep, we sad. What kind of coochies, Uno? Yes, sir. Delicious.
And so if this whatever happened to my mom, I don't even know what the fuck happened, but whatever happened to my mom, it happened during the school day.
How do you know something happened to your mom? You said whatever happened to your mom. At this time, your mom is missing. You telling on yourself, man. Nobody said your mama was. They just said she was missing. Whatever happened to my mama, yeah.
Obviously, because when I got home, she wasn't there, and the house was ransacked. So obviously, something.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Gregory.
All these ain't the traditional way we shop. But you can rack up about 200. You have 2 carts worth of shit. I used to when I was on my Instacart days. Yeah. They used to stack up, and the folk that go to Aldi's, they usually tip me good too.
He repeats the word obviously, which is a way to push his narrative. Remember, the more you repeat something, the more likely others are to believe it.
Nobody said anything. Right, that's what I'm saying.
You didn't take to go trade for drugs or anything else.
Secrets.
No. Okay.
I'm talking about delicious and nutritious and feeling.
Now you understand that. Hopefully you understand that this could have been flushed out hours ago. Yeah, I do.
Bro, straight up, we understand he guilty as hell, right? But now what I'm trying to do is figure out is these other two, was it something that they planned or was this something he did? It looked like mom whapped him in the eye already. He got a black eye. He talking about Joe L hit him. And we all figured out that Joe L is a preacher in Brunswick no more. He don't fight no more. He used to knock niggas' heads, but he ain't hit Gregory. So he was lying on that one. So I'm not sure if Lil Brian and got oh boy, what's his name? Dylan and Brian. But what they sound like what's it, the show with the twins? They used to be on Disney. Sweet Life, Zach and Cody. I ain't sure if the boys did something yet, man. But if they was on LSD and smoking cigarettes and drinking liquor, tequila, they might have off mama. He spilled details and shit they ain't even say. Yeah, he telling. He just dragging them in, I believe, to make a story. I do too. To try to spin it, to try to get them out the way. And if I was them, boy, when I seen his ass in the interrogation room, I'm gonna pop his ass. But don't put my.
So I want to give you some credibility. I mean, what's that got to do with? You said you want your to have answers. This isn't any answers for me. I mean, this is you going out, being a teenager, stealing your mom's car, and doing some shit. I thought you were going to tell me that you know what happened to your mother. Like somebody killed your mom, or I don't know what happened. I already told you. Okay. I'm giving you my alibi, so you know I didn't.
You don't need to give an alibi when you're talking about what happened to your mama. You need to give the story. You're giving an alibi to try to cover up your guilt. What you need to do is give the story. If you were innocent, you give the story. I came home without basically, and some boy, your credibility in the trash can, little bro. I ain't even bring you in the office for that. That's on me. Gonna pull you to the side. You
off my mom.
Stating that he's given his alibi is certainly odd, and rather than actually denying being involved, Gregory seems to be fixated on the story.
Okay, you're not getting hostile with me, are you? I'm here to help you. Yeah, no, but it's not. I'm not
Sunshine. Good morning, beautiful. Thank you for tapping in over there.
You have to understand that you could have told me this before, but now.
Good to see you. I hope you're having a good time.
Joe punched you in the face yesterday. Is that legit? Yeah, it is.
Hey, I gotta say this. I got some of the prettiest damn detective ladies. Y'all some beautiful ass women, boy. Y'all better be glad I've been off the market. I had all y'all pregnant.
This is the first time we see Gregory get really flustered, though we've seen him do a lot of self-soothing throughout. Perhaps he's realizing he's still not out of the woods, but little does he know this interview is not going to go the way he hoped.
Okay, so Brian saw the guy punch you in his face. Did Dylan see this guy punch you in the face? No, he wasn't there. He wasn't there, but Brian's going to vouch for you.
No, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Dylan.
Just making sure, because again, if you can't understand that I'm taking some of the things that you say with a grain of salt.
Hey, to check the side piece, that's my little side right now. We be doing it in the at the agency lunchroom. We be in there hunching. Yep. Hey, well, she said, hey, he still telling lies. Hey, y'all would really think I've ever met Booby for real. Y'all would think like, oh, he know Booby. I've never met. I just love y'all, man. Y'all my family. And I can be myself. This me. Y'all know it. I hope y'all don't be taking
Gregory think that his friends might not corroborate his story and planting a seed of doubt that his friends will give a different story. The detective is using the prisoner's dilemma to try to get him to be honest.
No, I fully understand. Okay. But yeah. So neither one of them know that my mom is missing.
Sergeant Pagliari gives Gregory one last chance to tell the truth before they verify his story with evidence.
I want you to look at me real quick, because what I'm about to tell you, I want you to understand the magnitude of it. Okay. Earlier in our conversation, I've been very transparent with you. I've told you some of our tactics and things that we're going to do. I told you that we're going to verify your story, right? Yes. Okay. So one aspect of your story, obviously, is a rundown Brian and Dave. Okay, who you said you were with last night, and here you were with today. Okay, correct. So think.
I seen out there twirling. You right? She got some nice legs. She be out there here. Oh, where them things at? Oh, where them things at? Hey, you gotta do a little. Hey, let's take a vote right now. Do Booby gotta do a little two-step for us for the detective agency? Record it and send it to me, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it right here on the show. Y'all put Y in the comments. Yes, if we need Booby to hit that little. Ooh, where them things at? Right there. For the agency talent show. Yeah, we're gonna have an agency talent show. Yes, sir, Ski. Mandatory.
Carefully about this. Okay. What do you think Dylan or Brian is going to say? Like about me? Yes. They're probably going to act like they don't know me, or they'll verify everything I've said. Why would they act like they don't know you? They don't want to get involved. Involved in what? Like involved with my problems? I guess I don't know. Point of the matter is, yeah, if you go around.
Hey, I'm sorry, and you know what's so crazy, man? I just met 90%. I met Modesty on the internet, but y'all be going harder for me and supporting a nigga more than my people that I got them break bread with, more than my people that I got them paying rent for, more than my people that I don't put food in their mouth. That shit be stinging. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit be stinging the nigga. But then when y'all come in and y'all pour that love in, I'll be like, man, fuck them people. Straight up. I'm self-reflective. I'm self-reflective today.
I'm down whenever you do that. Whenever you want to do it. Like right now.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's my story.
I'm still off on last night, bro.
Which is that you have nothing to do with the murder of your mother. My mom was murdered? What do you think?
Uh-oh, now we getting into the nitty-gritty. D-Love, you're going to have to do some spoken word for the talent show. I want to hear you.
I don't know. I didn't think she was murdered.
While Gregory continues to sit in the hot seat, two other detectives sit down with his friend Dylan Seglar.
You do it, I'm going to edit it. I'm going to put you right in the corner. You know how I be popping up? I'm going to put you in the corner, hit that two-step to the music. Straight up.
Little do they know, Dylan is about to break their case wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Steve Wheeler, I'm a detective with the Sheriff's Office, Detective Mike Cox. How are you?
Pretty all right. How you doing?
Hey, okay, now we can talk to Dylan.
Yeah.
Get focused, y'all.
You already have an idea what we're doing? Anybody contact you about anything?
I see y'all used to get in trouble.
Did you talk to Greg today?
I saw him at school.
How good friends are you guys?
I mean, I talked to him, but we're not like super close.
Okay.
Who's he super close with?
I don't really know. I don't talk to him that much to really find out. I only have like 2 close friends myself, so.
Okay. Who are your close friends?
There's Brian. He's a really good friend of mine, and then really Brian. He's like
them the same dudes he called him
on a daily basis.
What's his last name?
Porras.
Porras?
Porras.
Do you know another kid named Joey? Joey Jr. or something like that?
That may be friends with Greg.
No. I mean, I don't know people by names really. So like I might have seen them, but I don't know them.
While this isn't definitive proof of whether or not Gregory's story so far has been true, there seems to be some discrepancies in the statements given by both of the boys. Dylan doesn't know who Joel is, and maybe it's because there's an entirely different reason that Gregory has...
I I told y'all who Joel is. He has Sunday services down there in Sterling. Go mess with my boy. Salute to my boy Joel. That's my nigga for real. I'm like, for real, for real. I'm not joking.
Scratches on his face. Not only that, but he also seems to
I'm
be
sure this ain't no
downplaying his
too old.
relationship with Gregory. According
This nigga boss be acting like he old. I'm too old, bro. What? He be acting like that too. That nigga be out there out playing solitaire and bed with by himself. Get this man. He is talking about he go, well, I gotta see in the heat of the night before I go to sleep.
to Gregory, he had saved
He's
Dylan
not
from taking
old.
his
This
own
is
life. It seems strange
42.
that Dylan wouldn't
Talk
consider
about
Gregory a
old.
close friend after such an incident.
Have you ever gone to Greg's house?
Yeah, I'm in a Greg's house.
Okay. When do you think the last time you were over there?
I mean, probably last time I worked with him. Right? Yeah, last time I worked with him. So like Saturday.
So Dylan said, "But I don't know no Gregory. Gregory ain't my people. I work with Slime. I don't even talk to Slime like that." So y'all, who y'all? Oh, yeah. Come here. Right now, you believe in Greg? Put a G in the comments. Greg, yeah, Greg know Dylan. Dylan know Greg. He finessing. Or you believe Dylan? Dylan don't know no damn Greg. You know, he don't know no damn Greg. Greg made that up. Put G for yes. Greg knows Dylan. Or put D. Dylan don't know no damn Greg. Let's get back to it, man.
That's a recent.
Like, is he okay though?
So Greg is fine.
Okay.
Dad's fine. Everybody's fine except his mom. That's the problem. Is his mom is gone.
We don't know where she's
We have
at.
no idea where this lady is at. We have zero.
Oh, he on the church on the island. Okay.
That's why we're here talking
That's
to
what's
you,
up.
because we know you're friends with Greg.
Yeah,
That's how you.
I'm worried for him.
Yeah.
Greg's fine.
I mean, it looks like he got no fight. He said he got no fight today at school, which is why we were trying to figure out what was going on there, because it's going.
Bill Gillespie and Virgil need a job.
For now,
Oh,
Dylan is
God.
aware that he needs to watch everything he says, but later on, he won't be so careful. As soon as he mistakenly thinks the cameras aren't rolling, he will make some truly shocking statements without realizing he's being.
Well, damn, Sharon. Boss like solitaire. You like solitaire. That's a solitaire date to me. That's all I'm saying.
Recorded.
She's missing today? Yeah.
Yes.
She's missing today. She's missing right now. And they have no idea where this lady went. There's some unusual circumstances around it that it's abnormal. And
Enough abnormality to get a bunch of detectives out here.
yeah. We were both at home and they called us
Hey,
and said, "Hey, we need to get
goodness.
this."
Hey, Lynetta. So good to see you. Thank you for being here.
And we
Yeah.
start talking.
With some general information gathered from Dylan, the detectives start verifying his story.
The only time you saw Greg that day was in the morning and in the afternoon at lunch, and you haven't seen him since?
I didn't really
Not
see him.
once
No.
removed.
What do you mean you didn't really see him?
Like, I didn't face to face kind of thing. So I'm walking, but
Modesty. Yeah, I'm joking, but his shit ain't adding up neither. Because you just said you didn't know Greg, but then you said the last time I seen Greg was when I was at work. So you're really just trying to distance yourself. I be paying attention. I be doing this all the time, for real. Like, I be talking to my friend, but I be paying attention. Because I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I was raised by my mama. My mama know everything. I be paying attention. I be listening. I could be having a conversation over here listening to your shit. Straight up. I don't know. It's a talent. It's a real talent.
after lunch and then before I left.
Okay, but not out of school.
No.
Sherry.
And Greg never.
How? Y'all close y'all ears. I want to talk to Detective Sharon personally. Sharon, girl, you said once removed. I'm gonna look that up and see if that counts. Hold what you got right now. I'm gonna set up a little pinochle parlay for y'all to.
Left early and got a ride with you guys at all?
No, I was with Brian.
But it's my
It's
fault,
clear
girl.
that
You know how
Dylan
I
and
be
Brian
doing,
are
bro.
incredibly close and seemingly spent the day together. Wanting to make sure that they have every angle on this story, detectives are sent to question Brian as well.
How you doing, sir? Are you Brian?
Shut up. Yeah.
Hey, Brian, I'm Detective Wheeler. This is Detective Johnson.
Yeah.
We need to talk to you. So if you come in and talk to you?
Here, let me step out real quick. Sorry, you just woke me up.
Sorry, man. All right, well, here's the deal, man. We need to talk to you about that burglary happened over at Greg's house today.
Okay.
You know anything about it?
He messaged me that something happened. That's all I've heard, though.
Okay.
Did you see Greg today?
All right.
That's cool.
I
What
don't
time?
know.
From last I saw him was lunch.
Did you see him after lunch?
What?
Did you see him after lunch?
No, I was in class. That's really.
Did you see him after lunch? What? I don't know. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. You are working on being the detective of the week, bro. That is how you come through right there, Thea. Good work. Good work. Brian haircut looks guilty. Yeah, he do got that little Bieber swoop. Bieber swoop. That boy that's the white version of the high right, low left. Am I lying? That's the white version. Because they don't stand up like that, so he had to bring it down.
Like one
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I
So
heard
far, it seems like
you
Brian
did. You
and
did
Dylan's
right
stories are adding up.
But
However, it doesn't take
we
long
got her out of
before
there. We
Dylan
got out
makes
of
a
there.
mistake.
Did you ever know Greg to have a? How do I describe?
I had one of our detectives. She say she gonna be ready in August, so I'm just waiting till August.
Describe this. A mean streak per se in him. You ever seen him get angry?
Like anger issues?
Angry,
Now,
yeah.
that's
Any
real.
indication that he has?
They might have been
Does he have a lot of
having
anger
a
built
threesome
up? Does he have a
sword
lot of animosity against anything or anyone?
And Mama might have called her.
But he has anger, yeah.
What's he have anger about?
Just, he's like anyone, something little, it just.
But you just said you don't know Slime. I don't talk to him, but you saying, yeah, he got anger issues. Yeah, yeah. If you don't know Slime, if you don't know bro, if you don't have no dealings with bro, how do you know what type of issues he has? You're lying. Yeah, okay. D-Love, you said it. I got to do it.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
We got, bro. He got to be cuffed. Dylan got to be cuffed.
From anger out of nowhere.
Did you ever see him snap?
No, I've never seen him snap.
How do you know he has anger?
Because I've just seen him angry, like about stuff.
Yeah, that's what
What
I'm
kind
saying.
of things?
I didn't
I don't
really
think
ask
they
about
gay.
it.
They just
It's not
entitled
really
dirt.
my thing.
Yeah, they
How did he
definitely
act when
entitled
he was
dirt.
angry? I mean,
They definitely
does
entitled
he
dirt.
shut down? Does he get fired up? Does
He
he?
shuts down. He just doesn't want to talk to anyone when he gets angry.
What? He shuts down. That's not no damn anger issue. So now you got me trying. Now you got me feeling like you trying to paint a picture of him, like, oh, he's just so angry. Woo, woo, woo. Shutting down ain't anger. That's just I don't know how to communicate. That's not anger to me. What y'all think? Shutting down? That's part of being angry. Pronounce his last name. Who last name, boss? Cigarette. 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 Dylan cigarette. Mm-hmm. The only thing Greg said they argued about was grades. Do you think the grades was? But he said they had been going back and forth though. He said he was in a depressive state, but they argue about their grades all the time. So Greg might have off mom about the grades and went joyriding because that's what he wanted to do. I'm gonna just sign them up for their 3 hots in the car. Yeah, they gotta go to prison. Booby said, "Hey, we need an emergency meet and greet in August so we can all seek and boss." Yeah, that lady gonna tame it. That's a good one. We needed a detective agency luncheon. Everybody meet and greet, and we gonna see August. Okay, you can be entitled and gay. They are the worst because they don't want anyone to know at all costs. That's real. They can't question him without his mom because he underage, bro. He underage. It's the clothes that smell like smoke for me. We need them dang clothes. It got blood on it. Yeah, D. Yeah, D. Yeah. Darius, they can in Florida. Yup. I'm not going to flame with y'all. Hey, you not going to hell with us? Bring your cuffs. T, come on. You come on down here with us.
Has he given you anything to hold of his from that house?
Last week he let me borrow his bow if you want that.
What'd you borrow it for?
I just thought it was cool. I actually don't even know how to shoot it.
Why would he let you borrow his bow? Why would he let you borrow his bow and you don't know how to shoot it? Murder weapon, perhaps? We gotta
What would you
find
borrow it
mama
for?
body,
That
man.
was cool.
So you thought it'd just be cool to have
We
in your
gotta
room?
find mama
Yeah.
body so
I
we can
collect
figure out,
like
bro.
stuff like that. Like I have a knife that's also a lighter. Just interesting stuff.
What would you gonna do with the bow? Look at it?
Yeah, pretty much.
You were gonna shoot it at all?
I don't know.
Was there arrows with it?
No. It was just the bow.
Mother, get your off time together.
That kind of seems odd,
We're gonna
though.
have a work.
Worst thing I've ever shot is a BB gun, to be honest.
This is an immediate red flag for the detectives. Gregory had listed his bow as one of the items that were stolen from his house. If Dylan has possession of the bow,
He did say that it was stolen. I noticed 3 things were missing. What if them boys did break in that man's joint and ransack it? Man, see, cause this peanut butter, it looked like it's going with this jelly right now, and I'm about to make a sandwich because it's all of it's lining up. Oh, y'all. I know damn well my damn blood sister, we came out the same coochie. Talking about, good morning, I'm late. Oh, no. You're going to be on desk duty. I'm tired of it. You came here, your granddaughter be being mean to me, and then you want to be like, oh, no.
that means
no,
either he
going.
stole it or
Not
Gregory
going.
lied to the
Desk
sergeant.
I'm gonna ask you a couple more things.
Yeah.
You swear from the information you're about to give me is true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Okay. You and Greg left school together today, didn't you?
That's it.
You didn't walk off campus today?
I walked up.
Get him!
Did Greg walk with you?
Suspended for 13,000 seconds again.
And where did you walk to?
Brown truck.
Okay.
Tracker.
His what?
Tracker.
His tractor. You and where?
I went here.
Your
And
ass
what'd
on
you do when
desk
you got
duty,
here?
sis.
I grabbed my clothes.
Okay.
Desk
Wrapped it
duty.
around.
You off tomorrow at 9 o'clock. No.
Although Dylan is claiming that he's telling the truth, his story is quickly starting to contradict Brian's.
So I picked up Greg this morning, right? After I picked up Dylan. And
You
then
don't wanna hear
the
that.
morning times
Be
I really
glad
don't
that
talk
you
to
said
them.
the
I just
accountability
pick them
and
up and bring them to school because I'm tired. I'm not a morning person at all. And then I went to school, went through my classes like usual. Lunchtime, I saw him again. And then after lunch, that's really like one of the last times I saw him. So
What time did you leave school?
sometimes he goes to his 7th, sometimes he doesn't.
What time did you leave school?
What time did I leave?
Brian repeats the question here to give himself some time to think about his answer. He will repeat part of the question again in a moment, making you
Them boys together. Nah, like all jokes aside, bro, this shit is lying. They together. They're together. They're together. They're absolutely together. Sis, this is just the one from yesterday. Remember, bro, was doing all that line. Now the friends that he said they real and they doing the interview with them. You remember, bro said the bow and arrow, the compound bow was missing when they ransacked his house when he came from Tribesman. The bow, little goddamn cigarette, just told the detective, oh, Greg let me hold a bow. I don't even know how to shoot it. Man, them folk going to jail, bro.
wonder why he
Put
needs
all
to
them
think
folk in
about this
prison.
answer when it should be easy
Put
to
all them people
remember.
in.
I
You gotta
left
be quiet.
after 5th
Yeah.
period.
Who'd you take with you?
With me, it was me and Dylan.
And
Greg, but I
And
took
where
him
did
home.
you go?
I took him back
To his house.
As the detectives continue to dig for the truth,
Yeah, couple
Dylan
miles. Miss T,
eventually
I'm with you.
cracks.
We walked off campus. We went to his house. He gave me his stuff to hold.
What stuff?
I can show you.
Exactly.
Tell me
Just
what it
tell us what it is.
He gave me his gaming laptop, his gaming PC. He gave me his bow that I borrowed.
So these are the things that bruh planted, Gregory Ramos planted as missing to the police. Maybe, see, now I'm starting to have a little speculation. I'm locking in now. Like, I don't know.
Today?
Hold that.
This
He
is
gave
still
you his
not adding
personal
up. It's
computer
not adding
too?
up for real.
And the bow.
And the bow.
Why did he give you? So it's a laptop,
We
a
got locked
gaming
all them up,
laptop,
see?
PC,
Not
and a
lot.
bow.
It's a gaming PC.
Okay. Gaming PC, a bow, and what else?
I agree,
Don't
Sherry.
know what
That's what I'm thinking now. Cause you see how this boy folded up like a old goddamn Walmart chair on my 600-pound life. I'm talking about folded like that. Soon as they start, I don't know. I think he might be. I think he might be like, I don't know. I'm confused. I think he might be like trying to clear his name, but I think all of them are in cahoots together. They all know. Yeah, you did, Muff. That's low key salt and pepper. Yeah, that's salt and pepper, okay? Straight up. Thank you, D. Make sure y'all clock in. Y'all ain't hit the like button yet. Hit that like button. Hey, sorry. He has involved Dylan, and he didn't have a clue what was happening. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Done set up that. Remember, he said he got to get an alibi. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Good morning, Toya. Let's get back to it, man. Y'all on it. Y'all on it today. We having a good time and we focused. I like that.
And then what?
Why
Y'all
did he give him to you?
bipolar like
Did he
me.
tell you?
He said he was in trouble, so he gave me it, and I drove off. I came here, I put it in my closet, and I went to work. After he gave me the stuff, I went to work. I didn't do anything else. I have a job to do.
Look, why did he say he was giving you that stuff?
Ooh,
kind of
yes,
trouble is he in?
Lord.
I don't know what kind of trouble was he in, but got there, and the house looked really torn up.
Y'all, do y'all
So
know
he
this the
told me
same
to
Jay from
take the
yesterday's show?
stuff. I mean, I get
My grandkids and my
what it
little
was looking
niece
like.
got me.
So you got to the house with Greg and Brian.
Just the driver.
Did Brian get out? Did you all go inside the house?
Sharon says 3 things. Nah.
They give Yes, I definitely agree. I'm with you on that one. I gotta switch my earbud. It just died.
We got to the door. He ran in. I looked inside. I could see it all messed up. He ran out, gave me that, gave me the bow. He threw a couple of the things that we ended up just throwing out. And then
Hey, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me, fam? Y'all can hear me? Okay, bet.
I came back here.
What did you throw out?
We threw out like a computer and a printer and just like small stuff like that.
Threw it out where?
We just found a random dumpster and threw it in there.
Where's this random dumpster?
The Winn-Dixie parking lot.
With this confession from Dylan,
Damn, that's another time. That's another Winn-Dixie mention. But don't be putting Winn-Dixie in y'all criminal activities. I used to steal them Big Sixes cookies out of that mug and check soda too. Damn. Then they panicked and tried to stage a robbery. They were probably just playing around and shot the lady. I don't know if they were playing, but I do think they was at the house. She came in, was got them getting on their case. Little Gregory, he was, you don't tell me what to do, Mom. And he just tried to like caught her in the chest and panic. Can't drink my I'm sorry, D. I don't want you to spill that coffee now. I agree, Sharon. They didn't participate in the murder. I'm okay. I'm with that. I can take that.
all of the supposedly stolen items mentioned by Gregory are
Well, now they're telling they participated in the covering of the murder. So you think they're gonna get the same time?
now accounted for, as detectives try to find out what kind of trouble Gregory might have been.
Yes, Lord, they be going crazy. And that classic strawberry with the little ice crush in there. Yes, sir. Ain't no strawberry harder than that goddamn canned crush. I mean that canned chick soda, bro, with the crushed ice in there when you don't put it in the freezer. You know what? My favorite one used to be that black cherry mug. I used to love that, but we only got it at funerals, so I started relating that to death. So I stopped drinking them.
And Dylan makes a shocking and disturbing confession.
I'm sorry for lying.
I know, but now's the time to get it all out, all of it. So tell us what happened.
I mean, he's done this much. He's given you personal items for you to hide.
Now it's getting
That's not suspicious
juicy
to
now.
you, and it's not suspicious to you that you guys hold on.
Dylan knows. He knows.
Yeah.
So, tell us.
Yep.
Tell us what happened.
It's okay, man. It's not on you.
Pretty much what happened. Me and Brian were driving to school this morning, and he called me and Brian. Said, "Hey, something big happened." He wouldn't say it on the phone, so me and him had to go get him. Then he gets in the car, and he says, "I did it. I really did it. I killed my mother." So we drove to school. We did the entire day. We left early, and we get back to the house. he says, take this.
Greg did say something happened to his mother. It was kind of fuzzy because seemed like he was kind of shooken up. So he said something happened, and like I said, he was really shooken. So he told me something about how his house is messed up. So we went over there, and he asked if I could take some of his stuff.
That's a good one too.
He said he needed to get rid of some of the stuff in his house. So we go in there, and we grab some of the stuff out of his house.
So you did go in the house?
Yes, and we put it in the tractor.
Guilty.
And he told us what needed to be like kept and what needed to be thrown away. So we stopped and we threw away, like you said, the printer, the jukebox. Yeah. Where else did we stop? The church, right up there in High Banks.
What happened at the church, buddy?
Greg he put one of the, like a trunk. He put that in the water.
What was in the trunk, buddy?
A whole bunch of random stuff, like just junk that you'd see like a garage sale.
After hours of investigation, interrogation, and turmoil, detectives finally are getting to the truth. Despite having this horrid information, they're...
And he threw them boys' name in that goddamn on mud to goddamn muddy the case to get the detectives off the scent. So when you do something like that as a criminal, you got to get out of town. When the detectives on the other people's scent, you got to be gone. You can't go to school. You're entitled prick, bro. That's exactly what he was, an entitled wassy.
There's still so much they
Just
need to
a
know,
spoiled
but
brat.
Brian is still reluctant to admit one crucial
modesty.
detail.
What was said? What did Greg tell you? Don't cover up for Greg.
I'm not trying to cover for Greg.
If he said it, then he said it, and then you did what you did, and that can be explained. Mm-hmm. But don't sit here and just continue to lie to us. All right?
Okay.
You and Greg are buddies.
There's more than one person here. It's not just you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I did something to my mama. I killed my mama. But I come to the crib and play PlayStation. Yeah, I'm on the way, boy. Boy, I'm not finna be with you. If you did that to your mama, what you gonna do to me? If you did that to your mama, the coochie they cut you from, because you be attached at the coochie in the umbilical cord. The coochie they cut you from, you just gonna Robin Hood her? And you think I'm finna come kick it with you? But all y'all crazy. Not all on my
Remember that.
By stating there's more than one person here, the detective is clearly using the prisoner's dilemma with Brian.
There's two other parties involved. It's not just you.
Stupid.
Okay?
So it's not like we came here blind looking for answers.
Yeah, I can tell that by how you guys already know and all that. So
just tell us what he said.
He said that he's telling me that like an argument, but not really argument, but he told me that like it's hard to say.
Just say it. We've probably already heard it.
He said that he killed his mother, and I didn't really believe it. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm telling him his ass.
Gregory killed his mother. The detectives are inclined to believe that they're telling
my
the truth.
grandkid got me working. I'm working on them emojis though for sure.
Gregory's
and that book him down.
It's hard to imagine that he wouldn't get suspicious after helping stage the crime scene. No matter what Brian or Dylan want to believe, they helped their friend cover up the brutal and shocking murder of his own mother. As the detectives prepare to inform Sergeant Pagliari about what they've learned, one of them notices that Dylan isn't doing too well.
Yeah. You okay? I know your history. I just want to make sure that you're not thinking about harming yourself or anything. Dylan, you okay? I know it's tough.
You feel anything for it?
You don't feel anything for what? What do you mean you don't feel anything for it?
There's like a part of me that knows I should feel bad, but I can't feel anything for it. What to do?
Listen, just do what you're doing. Sitting here talking to me, okay? I can understand. You're probably not feeling anything.
Yep, I'm glad I'm close too. For sure.
Processed it yet. You haven't processed what happened.
While one detective comforts Dylan, the other is quick to get Sergeant Pagliari on the phone and let him know what they've discovered. Armed with this new information, Pagliari sits down for one final confrontation with Gregory. But even with everything they know, none of them could have been prepared for what exactly Gregory would say.
Do you think, and I'm going to ask you this, I've asked this before. Okay. Because
all right,
in your hearts of hearts,
getting a little guy dang on.
Face to face, are you a man of integrity? Do you know what that is? I do know what it is. Okay. Are you a person of integrity? I don't think I have the best character. I think I have character flaws. But on the up and up, usually, I try to be as honest as possible. And when I'm not, it's because I'm being selfish. And I can admit that. Okay. I tend to be selfish, and that's a problem I have. But, okay. Yeah. here's what I want you. I'm going to do this. I want you to look at me right in my eyes. Okay, I'm going to look like this, and I'm going to ask you: did you kill your mother? Take things from your house, distribute them amongst your friends. Come in here today and lie to my face and say that you didn't do that. No. No what? I didn't do that. You didn't kill your mother? No. Okay.
Notice Gregory's complete stillness. He's working as hard as possible to lie. He's making
what rookie liars don't know, when you do all of this extra, you guilty as hell. Now, from an experienced liar, you gotta be, your lies gotta come off smooth. It gotta come off in your natural, in your daily function. Like, oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. You can't stare a lie down, because that's a lie. They know you lying. They know they're lying. Truth don't come with no, and when a person telling the truth, it don't come with no unnecessary theatrics. Everything matches up. No, I didn't do that. I did not kill my mother. The truth gonna be like, no, I didn't kill my mother, man. I told y'all yesterday. I told y'all this the day before. I told y'all, bro, I know I ain't killed my mama. I'm tired of y'all telling me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna, no, I didn't do that. But he don't even know how to lie right. Ain't nobody ever told him you a bold-faced liar to his face like my mama told him. But you're a damn liar. His mama ain't tell him that. It looks so unfinished, like the bar. Yeah. Talk about that haircut. I don't understand who be cutting these people hell. But this boy crazy in the mug. My boy come in with a haircut like that, and I'm marching him to therapy. I said yesterday he don't know how to lie at all. Nah. His mom had to have a warning. Had to have warning. Yes. Unspoken energy screams louder than words. Yes, absolutely.
constant,
but mom had to have seen that, but she was still trying to
reaction to the
love her boy,
accusation.
and he don't look like no damn
be
threat.
Furious or
He
completely
don't, do
shocked
he?
at being
For real, he
accused,
don't look like no
angry
threat.
their friends turned on them.
Look like I
it would
slapped that
show,
perm
but
straight
from
on his
Gregory
head.
we see almost nothing.
All right.
So
So,
Gregory
sit
with a
back
body
down.
shot, that boy gonna do to it.
I don't believe you. Why? Well, the good news about it is that all those things that were missing from your house, we found them. Where? You tell me. I give you a clue. It's one of your buddies. Are you saying my friends robbed my house? Is that what you took out of this? Is that I'm saying that your friends robbed your house? The same friends who, by the way, were at school all day. And who dropped you off. Here, I'll refer to your little map here, bud. Remember this. They dropped
like
you right here
Get
on
in
High
there,
Bank,
Dad.
whatever the hell this road is. And I asked you earlier, is it possible that your two friends could have went to your mom's house?
It's not good to be a good liar, but I was definitely a good liar.
And killed your mom and
It has
taken
its
those
perks.
things? And I you said that's impossible because they would have been driven past you, and then you would have.
Y'all don't be listening to me. I told y'all I was really a narcissist. Like, y'all be using the word narcissist really, really wrong. Like, y'all don't be using it right. I was a true narcissist, like truly a narcissist. It was all about me. If I had to step on you, if I had to do whatever to get to this level, because I wanted to be somebody. And you got to have that everybody has to have some type of narcissism in them and selfishness in them to be successful. Name one successful person in the world that didn't have a little bit of narcissism and selfishness to themselves. I'm gonna wait. Y'all let me know.
Oh, the time is up, Greg. The time is up. We found the
Clock's
stuff.
ticking.
Okay. Your buddies turned us onto it. Now you need to tell me what happened, because they've already told me what happened. Told my pals what happened. So you need to come to Jesus. You're a
Not come to
man.
Jesus.
You prayed with your mom. You need to tell me what happened. So what did they tell you? I'm not telling you what they told me, because I don't have to tell you what they told me. You tell me what happened. I already told you what happened. Tell me you didn't kill your mother.
Well, AD, I'm a little psychotic.
I have zero clue. Who took the shit to your house? Well, you just told me. Apparently it's my friends. And when did you think they did that? I have zero clue. Do you honestly believe the things that are coming out of your mouth? Yeah.
The man who told you that don't believe in God. I have a faithful God, bro. He'll lead you anywhere you need to be led. He don't got that mustard seed faith. I do. I was a shitbag. I was a dog. I tell you, I was a dog nigga. I didn't get to this person overnight, but I cut off the world straight up. I was on my mission to be somebody. I wanted to be somebody.
Yeah. So when your buddy says that you told him you killed your mother, he's lying.
That's the only person he can come to right now.
After being backed into a corner, Gregory remains silent for quite a while before something snaps inside him and divulges one of the most chilling confessions we've ever heard.
And I got good friends that keep me in line too.
All right, I'll tell you what happened. All right, so I got home. I got in an argument with my mom. She slapped me across the face. She began to hit me. She started beating.
We called it, y'all. We called. My God, on that talk. We called it. We called it.
Me. I didn't like it, so I strangled her to death. I put her in a wheelbarrow. I put her in my car. I took the car. I had a mental breakdown where I almost committed suicide 3 times.
As he talks, Gregory adds in, I almost had a mental breakdown and thought about taking his own life, even as...
That's real, Miss T and Thea. Hey, only if they want to. I just got rid of one. It's tough to deal with it if they aren't trying to be better. And that's what I just got tired of being a shitbag, bro. I got tired of being tough. I got tired of being a P. I got tired of playing games, bro. That shit don't, you don't get nothing out at the end of the deal, bro. But a bunch of karma coming back on your ass. And I paid mine. I don't want to pay it no more. I'm over. I'm clear. I think me and the universe and God got a clean slate, and I want to keep it that way. Yep. We called him. Mama put that whoop on his ass, and he didn't know what to do. She got tired. She was fed up about them grades. I done told your ass, Gregory, you bring another damn F in here, I'm going upside your coconut. And she split his million, and she didn't know what to do. Yes, I know God can do everything. Absolutely. Amen. Amen. Oh, Mama black that old lie. Yeah, remember we said that. Mama had that got on his head. Yup. I knew he choked her. Yup. You called it. Y'all put it together. Y'all was on point. Man, I'm higher than Giraffe, but I stay up there. Boss. You feel me? Welcome up here, bro.
As he's in the middle of admitting to killing his mom, he still wants to appear to be the victim. This is very classic narcissistic thinking and behavior.
I drove around Daytona. I dropped the wheelbarrow in some random ass location, and I drove back to the church. I began to dig a hole. I dig a hole right under the fire pit. I dug a pretty deep hole, deep enough to put a body in. All right. All this time, my mom's decomposing body. I dragged it from my car to the fire pit. In which case, I tried to cut the wedding ring off her finger because I wanted to pawn it, but I couldn't because I didn't have a knife strong enough to cut bones. Oh, well, whatever. Anyways, so I dug that hole, threw her body in there, filled it back in, made it look all nice and natural, dumped my clothes, and then I went home. And I caught a ride to school with my friends. And yeah. What about the part that you staged a crime scene? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. Oh, so in the middle of the night, I realized that, hey, my mom just up and disappears. That's not going to make any sense. So I decided to make it look like a botched robbery. So I just went to my house and I just threw shit everywhere, which looked pretty convincing. Yeah. And yeah, again, not what I want to hear. Why did you drag your 2 buddies into this and give them the stolen shit? Because I needed to get rid of it.
Gregory's complete lack of remorse is disturbing, to say the least, and it only gets more horrifying as he doubles down.
Y'all called that he was really just putting them folk in the mix for nothing. He just begged. I don't want no friend like that, boy. Don't put me in no bullshit like that, boy. I knew it. That's where the smoke came from. Jesus, yep. He was on his way to being a serial killer. He crazy. Is he with 2 detectives? Leonetta, the one on the right-hand side that's his sponsor through high school. He was kicking it and spending time and being like a big brother to him, the detective. And that detective was like the detective of the year. And his nigga came and killed his mama with, boy. I don't want to hear his lying voice. Straight up. Young Tay White in the building. Yeah, what up, Tay? Big salute to Young Tay White, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Boy, man, I'm proud of my boy doing this thing over there on that. Y'all messing with it. You see the edit where we turned, man. We back in the saddle, and we got some new shit coming. Like I told you, we there. I choked her, yeah, bro. He spilled the beans. He's so matter of fact because he couldn't keep up with the lies. That boy say, ain't no piss test, Uno. Nah, not here. You can just come on. You can come on in here. Man. We don't test you in here at the agency. But now, if you're doing cocaine and stuff, we got to get rid of you. We only do weed and shrooms. That's it. Hey, so his heathen ass bury her at the church. That's not even basement heaven. He going all the way to hell. I'm talking about he gonna be right hand next to Lucifer. He gonna be right hand next to him. That's his partner. Yeah, let's get back and get the rest of this case, man. Y'all was sharp, bro. I can't.
I think you have to realize that with my mom beating up and hitting on me, it wasn't like me being like, I've waited ages for this, and then I kill her. No.
He was in the Future Police program. One of the lead dudes. Remember, he said he wanted to be a detective.
This was extremely out of impulse, out of me getting beaten the shit out of me. So I just was like, I'm done with it. So I grabbed her neck and I strangled her. So it was out of complete impulse, which doesn't make it any better. But the point of the matter is, I was shaken up, obviously.
So your mother talked to your father on the phone. When did you strangle?
Wait. That boy last name Ramos. That man named Clevenger. Oh, stepdaddy. Stop calling me his daddy then.
With your mother?
I don't know. 12? 12:30?
Where was she at when you did it?
He didn't.
What? Where was she?
In the room.
Which room?
Her room.
Sleeping?
No, she woke up.
She woke up after you had your hands around her throat?
No, she woke up when I entered her room.
And what happened then?
She's like, what are you doing?
What did you say?
And I said, listen, you have to understand that I was not. The stuff that is on my face right now was a lot worse, and I wasn't feeling good. And I said, why'd you have to hit me? I said, you said that you wouldn't do that again, but you did it anyway.
Yeah, she was bad. I said that, Tay. She was a little bad, little vanilla squirrel, bro. He a whine. He goofed out,
and she's
man.
Like, boy,
he goofed
whatever,
out.
blah, blah, you
stop.
Yeah.
Whatever, blah, 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 bullshit.
Bro, that's
I
wow. I got a couple partners named Ramos, that was in the military with me. Them boys was real steppers, real shooters.
Being a dick.
Straight up.
And is that really boring?
Let it out. No. Oh, yeah, I want you to tell me.
No. Does that really warrant? Not important. Does that really warrant? I wasn't being a dick. I already explained to you the conversation that I had with her. All right. It's still about my bio grade. It's still about all that shit, right? And it's the same time.
One of my lady detectives said that about the grades. Damn, was it Muffin or Thea? Sharon said Mama got on his ass about them grades, and that's it. Mama got on it. She was being a good mama. But I wish I would have reared my hand back, a bow and arrow back to hit Jenny with a bow and arrow. I would have had to chuck all that damn Jerry curl juice out of her little feisty. Boy, I would have lost.
Conversation I had with her, but it's the same conversation. It's just like I said, it escalated to screaming and yelling, and then she started hitting me, and I did not hit back. I did not punch her back because, like I said, I wouldn't do that.
Gregory is making a lot of referral statements by saying, like I said, over and over. He's trying to find a way to maintain his story wasn't complete lies by
It'd be addictive, Tay. It'd be addictive, Tay.
Pointing out the pieces of truth he said before.
Until
that body language, that's that barrier. And really, his arm crossing right now is in defiance. He feel like he's being defiant in the face of authority, and because that's why he's so matter of fact. And this and that, and I did it like this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I put her body in the burn pit at the church. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is, boss. That boy ain't had no love in his heart for his mama, bro. She better haunt him all her life, straight up. He caught her off guard. Yo, she was laying down. Now, Uno, I work hard for you. Give me for you to give my work to Detective Sharon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, that's why I said, Theo, I thought it was some. I was one of y'all. It's one of y'all. It's one of y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful, hardworking women. Yes. Yeah, it's arrogance. That's what I was feeling, Sharon. Like, no check, no credit. I need H. They on the way. I think they got their tire together. I think they got their tire together. They headed toward us. Any of us, if we had tried our mama, we bet, boy, look, well, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here speaking to y'all right now. Yeah, I don't even remember what I ate last night. I don't even get high either. Yeah, see, I'm high right now.
I realized that if I let her keep on beating me around and basically letting her just do whatever she wanted, that eventually it was either going to be me or her. And so I made a decision.
What?
According to Gregory, his mother's murder was a preemptive self-defense, but that doesn't justify such a horrifying and unforgivable crime. He continues to share more grisly details of the cold-blooded attack.
Put your hands around her neck. Was she facing you when you did it?
Yeah.
You extend your arms and put your hands around her throat.
Yes.
And squeezed.
Yep.
What did she do?
I mean, what can you do in that situation?
You tell me what she was doing.
Well, I forced her onto the ground and I was strangling her. And she was trying, she was clawing my arm, she was whatever. I mean, you can probably see on my hand where in this crease here, I was putting so much stress on it because I was over it. I realized that it was either her getting so angry at me one day that she just takes out a kitchen knife and stabs me, or it was me getting.
So you made up this whole scenario in your head. You literally made up this whole scenario in your head. Boy, that boy on broil.
With her, I
That boy
strangled her
going
to
to prison.
So I took the lighter because I don't plan on.
Oh yeah.
I don't plan on.
He off.
I didn't want her.
His mama.
To kill me. I didn't think that was fitting. I wouldn't have worked out. So I just took action instead.
Gregory seems to really struggle to come up with an explanation here. I didn't think that was fitting is particularly odd phrasing in the middle of a confession. Though he admitted he killed her, he's trying his hardest to make it self-defense with a roundabout justification. Though it sounds completely unbelievable, it's likely he's probably actually convinced himself of this.
You throw her, you force her to the floor, and you choke the life out of her. How'd that make you feel?
I felt nothing.
How long did it take?
30 minutes.
You choked your mother on the floor to death for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
How'd you know she was dead?
Okay, well, actually, let me rephrase this. I choked her to death, and I thought she was dead, and I went to go get the wheelbarrow, and then she was moving, so I had to get back on top of her and finish the job. And then once she wasn't resisting when I was dragging her dead body across the floor, I knew she was dead.
Gregory continues with his crude and detached tone as he describes how he disposed of his mother's body.
Well, listen, dead bodies are heavy. They're a pain in the ass to carry. I was like, all right, well, this is easy. Simple fireman's carry, right? I'm going to pick her up, whatever.
What else,
bring her in the car, throw her in there. Nah, this is heavy. So I got the wheelbarrow. I dragged her out to the stairs, and then I positioned the wheelbarrow in the way so I could basically muscle her body into the wheelbarrow just perfect enough to where I could get her into the car, actually into the wheelbarrow without having to, break my back.
Okay. So you take her to the car. Where do you put her in the minivan?
I just shoved her in there.
In the very back?
Yeah. Open up the trunk, just kind of. I put 2 belts around her legs, and then I dragged her into the car.
2 belts around her legs and dragged her into the car?
I could never do that to my mother, bro. Me and my daddy ain't even, I can't say that. I'll never do that to my mother, bro. Unless you're trying to harm me or my kids. That's crazy, bro. He treated her like she was some gaming deer, like he didn't kill the dog on the side of the street. The lady that gave you everything that you have in your 15-year-old little piss ass life. We ain't hear nothing about your little sorry ass daddy. You got your stepdaddy. He off making money, trying to take care of your little country ass. Spoil that kids, man. That shit wild to me. That's hard. It's like heartbreaking the way
Yeah,
he
I
doing it.
tied two belts. I had like a belt around her ankle and a belt around her ankle, and then I tied them together and I used it as a crutch.
So you were in the van and just dragged her like from inside the van and dragged her from the wheelbarrow into the back of the van.
Yeah, it was a bit to do, but yeah, I did it.
As Gregory describes his next steps, we get a fascinating glimpse into the twisted mind of a teenage murderer.
Okay. So you pull her into the back of the car, and then where do you go?
Well, I threw a wheelbarrow in there, and I was like, and I got the shovel, and I was like, okay, let's do this. Whatever, it's easy. Yeah, no. Then I had a mental breakdown. I was like, holy shit, blah, blah, whatever.
Nope. Blah, blah, whatever. What's that mean?
Hey, see, I ain't had to call y'all in the office today. This boy got me. Ooh. I couldn't even put my glasses on. I just kept pulling y'all to the side today because I did not want to go in the office and turn my back on this young man because he got me with my pistol on me today at the workplace.
Fill it in, like, whatever. Holy shit, what am I doing?
None. He has zero.
Just ruin my future, blah, blah, whatever.
The repeated blah, blah, blah statements show the fascinating but disturbing dichotomy of how Gregory presents as intelligent as well as very childish.
He may not get a freaking thing in Florida because he a juvie. He might get, he 15, finna be 16, he finna do them 2 years in juvenile, and he gonna wag on their ass. Ooh, D. I want to swing on him so bad, but I need it. You said that belt. I need that belt, boy. I need that belt, boy. That boy need BTA. That boy need BTA. His mama ain't the one to do it. She tried. You see, he said even in her fight or flight, she didn't have enough strength to overpower him. His daddy need to tear his little young YC ass up. I'm talking about pull his pants down. Like Modesty said yesterday, wet extension cord, hold this dresser. If you move your hands from this dresser every time, that's an additional 10 lashings on your ass. And for real, he need a whipping. He need to be abused. Yes, I'm not sorry for saying that.
This is the hallmark of most teens, but it's extremely chilling when tied to discussing murder.
Basically, I was basically reasoning with myself, do I deserve to live?
Boy,
and I realized that I did the thing I did
boss.
out of self-defense. I mean, sure, she wasn't hitting me in the moment.
And that's why it's so alarming, Tay, because you really don't get this visual of a boy hating his mother so much that he physically with his hands choke the life out of her, get back on top of her and finish the job. All about a D in biology. A D. D gets degrees, but a D. He did that to he is the only child. He is. Like, he needing this. Yes. Yes. And that's what I'm saying, T. He did that and went to school. Kicked it with the boys. Drove around smoking cigarettes, drinking a little cool in there with the tequila. Woo, woo, woo. But that was the story because them folks said they ain't. No, they did say they kicked it with him. His mind really gone. He drug his mama body like it was nothing. I'm talking about out the tub. Out the tub. He really he need to get beat. Siblings would have put him in check. Yeah. She birthed her own killer, and that's sad. That's sad.
But it would have eventually just gotten worse and worse and worse. It's always gotten worse and worse and worse over the years. But it was just a matter of time. I was on the highway. was driving
We're on the
it,
last
and then I
15, y'all.
realized, well, I had lots of thoughts going through my head. My original thought was, oh, well, you know, what if I just dump my mom's body in some random ass location with a wheelbarrow, and then I just go make on the run, just go on the run, right? And then I realized, where the fuck would I go? I mean, I have my sister's house in Michigan, yeah, but she just turned me to the cops, and whatever. I'm not gonna get out of the
Oh, he
country
got a
and
sister.
whatever.
So he got a sister in Michigan. She don't live there. She probably see this that baby boy shit, and only fool in the house with no daddy, stepdaddy out there trying to make that money on. You feel me?
How many hours they find her body, so it's not worth it. And I was like, well, I could just go into oncoming traffic. I mean, it's really busy in this area for
I
some
wouldn't
reason.
put it past them.
Move my car into oncoming traffic.
I wouldn't put it past them
myself.
at
And I was
all.
like, nah, it's a pussy ass way to go. I'm not gonna do that. All right, so I just decided, well, okay, well, I guess we're just back at square one. So I'm gonna go back to where I started.
Gregory continues to narrate the account, and he doesn't hesitate to share the disgusting details about what he did to his mother's body.
Oh man, here y'all go. Y'all been on
church, and the whole realized that my phone flashlight's not going to be enough. Go back to the house, get a new flashlight. Then this is, by the way, this is me. When I'm talking about me going back to my house to get money, it's just me trying to make excuses for my phone being in certain places. I should have just trashed my phone like I did with my mom's, but I didn't really want to do that because I was listening to music and whatever. I was gonna get caught anyway, so there's just no point. And so
that man say he was listening to some music. That boy, I wonder what he was listening to when he was burying his mama body in that pit. I hope it was some Taylor Swift or something.
I get a couple candles, I get flashlights, I get whatever, and I get the area lit up, dig,
fly, boy. I had to get him.
Realize that the body smells terrible. It smells like Jesus.
Damn, you still, how long you had your mama body?
Yeah, they smell like
Casually listening to music while digging a grave, and be so comfortable discussing the smell of his mother.
Tay, hey, he about killed the animal before. Yeah, straight up. You know he done tortured some cats and some shit like that, man. This mofo probably was giving her the business for years. You got to be real. He's not a serial killer. He just a weak little boy. You just strangled your mama. Yeah, for real. For real. And you know you can overpower her. Like, this is heavy metal. Heavyweight metal. Mama ain't buy him that PC for GTA 6 and he lost his mind. The boy got mad because his mama was telling him to bring a D up, boy. She's always bitching about my grades. Like, bruh, yeah, bruh. Tay, the beginning of a serial killer. I was about to say the same thing, Sharon.
Mother's dead body show his complete lack of empathy beyond the remorselessness he's displayed so far.
So I was like, okay, you get something clean up. So I went to my house, got a can of bleach, and I was like, okay, when I get the body in there, I'll pour the bleach on it and just make it smell sterile before I cover it back up with dirt. I was like, okay, that seems like a pretty good plan, whatever.
There's been another shift in Gregory's speech patterns. As soon as he decided to confess, he's now talking a lot faster. This is most likely his normal way of talking, as before he was concentrating on being deceptive.
So,
see, if me or you would have ever did, if I were to do that, you better make it your business to goddamn hunt my ass down and shoot me in the back of the head. Straight up. No, look at me. Shoot me in the face if I ever do some goofy shit like that. Because I'm going to do that shit to you if you do that to mama. Man, this sad, bro. That man had no other reason to kill his mama because she wanted him to get a fucking D off his report card.
I mean, like the whole, it's like, what?
You don't choke nobody like that, boy. That's your mama. You choke niggas and look at life leave their body that you hate. You hate them with everything. If you just and just watch life leave their body, boy. You did that to your mama, bro. He loved the way he felt when the life left her body and everything that comes with it. Choking is the bottom barrel. I'm not going to display my details. Hey, he didn't think of all of this off his head. He probably had a list. Right, Sharon? He clearly hated his mama. He is a psycho. Hey, Jen. Girl, hey man, y'all send some love to my girl Jen, man. She did got, she my family. She did got out the hospital, man. See, look at that. So I appreciate you tapping in. I hope nephew good. We miss you, girl. Oh man, make sure you take care of yourself, man. I'm finna start a goddamn accountability group. We finna be taking care of, checking in on each other, making sure we taking our medicine and exercising, eating properly, and adding good life into our bodies. Because I need all y'all to be here, man. Good to see you. See, I'm glad you in it.
4:30. Nice. All right. So we dumped the body and then we filled back up, and then at 5:30 put back. So
we,
myself.
Okay, so you're talking about we being yourself. Nobody else is there. This is just you.
Yeah, it's just me. So, anyways, done with the
Jen
hole.
with the
So
big booty.
kicked the big
Love
body
you too,
in
boo.
the hole, but it doesn't fit. So I had to kind of cram her in there. I don't know if I broke any bones, whatever. Poured the bleach on her, put the dirt over her, and I mean, when you go out there, you'll see it. It looks perfectly natural. Doesn't look like there's anything.
Did you mask the hole? What'd you do?
Well, it was a fire pit, so I literally just threw the dirt back on it, moved the rocks around. It looks perfectly fine.
So she's in the fire pit, or under the fire pit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yet another shocking twist. Gail's body wasn't the only thing Gregory hid in the woods that night.
What else is in the woods?
What else is in there?
Mm-hmm.
The broom I used to sweep the drag marks away.
Okay.
Because when you're dragging a dead body, as I said, I trashed the wheelbarrow on Holly Hills, which was a dumbass move because I still needed to get the body out from the trunk of my car and bring it down to this area, right? But I realized whatever, blah, 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 dumb. So if I hadn't wasted maybe an hour and a half, I probably would have gotten away with it. But I did waste that hour and a half because I needed to come to terms with what I did. Anyways, I dragged her body with the two belts I had tied to her ankles. I dragged it all the way to the fire pit. And, like when you're dragging the body on leaves,
he ended up watching them ID stories straight
that
up.
collects quite a lot of shit, to be frank.
So is there anything else? I mean, you said that there's a shovel in the woods, a broom in the woods. How about any of the stolen shit? Or the stuff that you took from the
Well, there's more. Yeah, there's stolen shit. There's nothing big. It's like all the small shit. And I just can't.
Clear signs of serial killing. They're on this stage, this grandiose. I did it like this. I just dragged whatever small detail. I hope I might have broke a bone. Who knows? Her body looks perfectly fine. Yeah, this is the mind of a serial killer. This is the mind of a serial killer. They said, now listen, are we starting to detective? Yeah, hell yeah. Workout boot camp. I heard you say exercise. King George said a little weight. Don't him. I'm all for accountability group. Yeah. Nah, I like a little thickness too now. But I want our hearts to be healthy. You feel me? I want our hearts to be healthy, our lungs, our organs. I don't want no diabetes on us. So yeah, I'm down for accountability group for sure. He was smart enough to sweep the drag marks away. Oh yeah, he about to be the next Bundy. Oh God. He definitely weak as fuck because he should have been able to carry her. She looks petite and he looks big. We put his ass under the jail. Don't bother him. Nah. Wait, don't bother me. Me neither. I'm straight. But I want you to be healthy. Hey, listen to me tell my story. Said every serial killer. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But
because no one else wanted it, and I needed to get rid of it. So there's a cache of stolen shit in the lake behind the fire pit, but it's probably all whatever. By the way, in the woods by the fire pit, I don't know. I can point out to you exactly, but there's 2 laptops and the 30 caliber gun right behind the fire pit in the woods. And obviously, you know where the rest of the stuff is.
I do. Go back to before you left your house with your mother's body in the van. You started staging the crime scene. Is that right? You said you took some of the stolen shit out.
Yeah.
Well, not stolen. You took what'd you take out of the house first, and then while your mother's body was in the van?
Well, I just kind of figured I need to get everything out. I was like, well, not everything, but I was like, how can I make this look legit? I was like, I can't just make my mom disappear and then head to school and be like, oh, everything's okay. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's not gonna work. So I need to make it look like something happened, like a botched robbery or something. And you gotta admit, I don't know if you saw the house. Do you see the house?
I haven't gone inside yet, though.
All right.
See your work.
It looks quite nice.
Okay.
It looks quite legit.
It's weird. Why is there all this crap up here spilled? There's a broken glass here.
He gloating on some shoddy ass amateur work. He gloating on some 15-year-old. I ain't have enough birthdays to experience what real life is. I ain't never been in the streets to experience what real life is. I ain't never have no real adversity or no real obstacles to overcome. But that looks like nice work. No, it didn't. We said that off top. That shit looks amateur, rookie, and childish. He's over here gloating. You finna go to jail for that. How the neighbors didn't hear or see nothing? He's proud of himself. Yeah, he thought he was in there. Like, he thought he had won, bruh. Forget my typos. I'm in here working. Nah, we ain't, don't do that. We don't worry about no damn. I knew what you were saying. We here. We ain't worry about that. This ain't school. We ain't worry about all that. Now, if you come in here, goddamn, just blatantly, I'm gonna say, hey, you drunk? You feel me? Hey, y'all make sure y'all follow the Grown Folk Talk. I thought I had follow Grown Folk Talk right there. Hit the page. Get in Mondays. Tay said he been plotting this in his head for years. Yes, absolutely. Leonetta said this sounds like he planned it out. Yep. That shit look fake. Ain't no real robbery looking like that. Piecing it together for years. He was trying to, and that didn't work out. It was rookie. It was green.
Oh yeah. It looked so legit, that's why Gregory immediately ended up in the interrogation room confessing right now.
Basically, I just of everything, and I grabbed everything of value, and I kind of just threw it in the van, and yeah.
As Sergeant Pagliari works to understand the rest of this disturbing story, Gregory takes every opportunity to flaunt his horrendous ego.
Now, some of the stuff you gave to your friends, when did you give some of that to your friends?
After school.
After school.
Yeah, I needed, there wasn't any time. I was planning, what I was going to plan to do is I was going to drive up to the Sunrail and leave my mom's car there and dump the bike somewhere and make it look like that she went to Orlando and that she just got whatever. And I think actually if I hadn't made the botched robbery and I just kind of drove the car up there and lost the bike and gotten picked up by my friends, and we kind of like just kept hush-hush about it. And I killed my mom and put her under the fire pit. You guys probably would have never caught me because you'd probably think that she got mugged in Orlando and died. And that probably would have made a lot more sense. But I didn't think it through because I was impulse thinking and I was doing everything on a whim. So if I had more time to think it through, I probably would have done other things. But that's whatever.
Okay. So
he was a real narcissist. He thought he wasn't flawed. He thought he was smarter than the world. He had it all figured out and didn't have shit figured out. We knew you was guilty from the way you was looking on the body camera talking about, hey, mom, grandma, and all that, bro. We picked it out, bro. You so green, boy. 15 years old. You don't know a fucking thing. Shut your dumb ass up, boy. I'm going to have all the links together tomorrow, guys. Broke my phone. Man, we love you too. You be working, you be putting in work. Shit, my phone broke too. I can't even take it off the charger no more. And I got a new one, but never mind. Hey, Boomy, my boo said, hey, premeditated gets you how much time? He 15, he finna wag. He's still a child. Get out of here, Mom. Bro, I be having everything. I got the garage open.
You went to school, though?
Oh, yeah.
How did you get to school?
Brian Bill picked me up in front of my house. I was wearing jeans covered in dirt, as well as boots covered in dirt. You'll find those in the woods with the broom and the shovel. But I was wearing no shirt. I just grabbed a random shirt and some soap and a washcloth. And then when I got to school, I wiped all the dirt off me, the excess blood that was on my face from my mom hitting me, and I cleaned myself up. And then I went to school, and after nothing happened.
So then you go to school like nothing's up, right? Let's just go to class for a little while, right?
Yeah, my last day as a free man. Might as well enjoy it.
Okay. Say goodbye to your friends?
More or less, it's you. Whatever.
Well, your two best buds are the ones you really care about, right?
Well, no, they screwed me over in the end, so it's whatever.
Well, one person keeps a secret, Greg.
Yeah.
When did they find out that you killed your mom?
When they picked me up, because I was covered in blood, which was my blood, but I was covered in blood and dirt.
He says that he liked to do it every day.
So yeah, like, and they're like, what the happened? And I was like, well, Brian, I called you last night. He's like, yeah, I know. And I told Dylan.
Okay. So then what was their reaction?
Apathy.
Tell me. Describe. Elaborate.
They didn't care.
They didn't care. They thought you were full of shit. I mean,
well, yeah, they thought I was full of shit. They only took them back to where I did it.
Which was after school.
Yeah.
And then after school, you took them to the church.
Yeah.
And then you just started divvying out.
Yeah, he's something, bro.
Knowing that your mother was dead, and you told them take what you want, and they were good with that.
Bro.
Who took what?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's now no denying that Dylan and Brian helped Gregory cover up his mother's murder, and the two are detained while Sergeant Pagliari wraps up Gregory's interrogation.
Well, how about the part, I gotta say, I was impressed with the kicking of the door. Did you do all that yourself?
Oh, no, I had those two do it.
Oh, okay, so again, more things that these guys did.
Yeah.
Right? So tell me about that.
Well, I was like, hey, I need help staging the crime scene. And they were like, okay, we'll help you.
So both of them together kicked in the door?
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Okay. Do you guys have this on video or anything? Did you like me?
No, I wish I had it on video. That would be graphic. That'd be great. But no. But I'm sure if you dust for footprints on the door, you'll find their shoes.
Okay.
You'll find it all over the house as well. But then we went to my mom's room. We got the gloves, gave them gloves because they didn't want to get their fingerprints on anything, even though they had already kicked the door open and whatnot. But and even though they're already like basically helping me do this, whatever.
As the interrogation comes to a close, Gregory once again displays his astonishing apathy towards his mother's death.
So, am I going to go to prison or what? What's up?
Well, what's going to happen is I have to obviously let someone from the state attorney's office know about today's events, and then we'll go from there. So I don't have, there's no end game as far as what's going to end up happening to you. And your question is like what, prison and all that jazz? I don't know. But you will be arrested.
Like, yeah, obviously. But like, since I'm a minor, can I even go to prison? Is it like a thing?
That I don't know. Again, I'm just the person who gets the facts and presents them.
Is that a thing?
Again,
yeah.
All we're going to do.
He knew. Y'all are right. It's premeditated. He knew. He was like, well, if I do this as a minor, I'm wag. I'm going to get off. I'm going to get light, slap on the wrist. He knew. He planned this. They lame, Tay. It 2022. It was from 2022, Tay. I think so.
Detective Jones and I are just here to get the facts of the case. We present our findings to the legal part of things, which that's not me.
So since I'm in the police station already, ready to do handcuffs and all that jazz?
You probably will be handcuffed at some point, yeah.
Dope, bro. And then I did Act of the Century. She's giving me a Grammy for that 9/11 or 911 call.
Yeah.
You should give it a listen. It's quite nice.
Though Gregory is bragging about his 911 call, it's actually something that gave him away from the beginning. When he was asked where the emergency was, he immediately launched into his story, which is an instant red flag.
911, where's your emergency?
I just got home and my house is completely trashed. It looks like
he said he should get a Grammy, which he meant an Oscar for the acting. But that's what blew the case for me. Didn't I say that? I said, whoever this is on this, that did not sound right. That's why I put him in close. I was like, that don't sound right. And I was like, if the green shirt matches the 911, and I see him on, and we had the damn video matching up to the call. He's like, Grandma, it didn't go. But you didn't fool nobody.
Someone broke in the side door.
An innocent person is interested in help.
You didn't call nobody.
It's incredible
bro.
that the detectives can keep a straight face listening to him.
They just
Before
slow
officially
as hell,
arresting
Tay.
Gregory, the sergeant has one last question for him.
You've taken a little bit of pride in what you did. That's fine. You know what? It is what it is.
The dude said he didn't feel bad.
Are you willing
for
to
it.
go with us and show us where at the church where you put her and everything? Do a little reenactment of what happened? So again, if you're willing to ride with us, I'll sit with you in the backseat of a patrol car.
Yeah, but this I see right here. He's
We'll come in and handcuff you, of course, and put you back there with me, and then you'll just take us over to the church, and then we'll get out and do a little video reenactment of the scene over there, and just kind of go through some things. Tell us what you were thinking. That's all I'm looking to do at this point. You want to do that?
I'd be down.
You're down?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
After arriving at the church, Gregory leads the officers to the burial site.
Drop, and then I put my phone, if I can find this code.
Are your phones out here?
Well, no, it's not. I wish it was.
No,
But oh, whatever. Well, there was a wood. Did they find the stuff back here?
we probably found a few things, but go ahead what you recall.
All right. Well, whatever. There's Did you guys find the gun back here?
Did we find a gun back here? It's okay if we
There's
did.
one back there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Okay.
A rifle?
Yeah. You guys found the laptops as well?
I believe so, sir.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
So yeah, whatever. I set up my phone so I get some light, but then I realized I need more, so I had to go back to my house and get more. But
tell me how you dug the hole. Let's talk about that.
Took a shovel when I dug it up.
Okay. All right. And then how did you put your mother's body in the hole? How was she oriented? Was she face up? Is she?
Okay. So originally I was gonna put her in legs first, and I realized that was a bad idea.
Right.
So I put her in head first, and then I folded her legs in. You're gonna when you dig her up, whenever you do that, you'll find the legs first, which should make it easier for you to pull it out. But
okay. How big a hole are we talking about here, Greg?
Pretty big.
Well, I mean, let's say circumference-wise. If you had to put you're a math guy. What do you think?
I mean, you guys got rid of the fire pit, but it was the circumference of the fire pit.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he needs to be charged as an adult.
Yeah, and
absolutely, Gene.
Yeah.
Did you get tired?
Well, yeah, that, and I was on a time limit.
Okay, all right. So Detective Escobar, just so you're aware, Greg strangled her to death. 2 hands on her neck. Go with it.
Originally started with 1, but then I thought two's better than 1.
Okay, all right. And that was 2 on both times? You choked your...
Well, she was like up against the wall, and if I was at my house, I'd show you, but
okay.
It was interesting.
No, I just want to know. Okay,
yeah, it's both.
So against the wall, standing up, and then on the floor?
Well, I had her up against a wall on the floor.
Against the wall on the floor. Do you think that makes sense?
It does.
It doesn't make sense.
It's hard to make sense.
Was her head up against the wall and her body was on the floor?
Yeah.
Like you had her like pinned in the corner?
I had her in a corner.
Bench
I had her in a corner, yeah.
of the wall on the floor?
Yeah. There you go. It was like
bedroom, right? Master bedroom?
Yeah. You can see when you go in there, the bed's tilted. We started on the bed. We struggled off the bed onto the left side where I proceeded to kill her.
Okay.
While Gregory leads the officers through the woods, Brian and Dylan sit together
I agree,
in the back
Leonardo.
of a nearby
Adult.
patrol car as the boys talk about their current situation, seeming not to realize they're being recorded.
Goofy.
It becomes very clear that they don't understand the consequences
Goofy, Tay, you just called it. They just goofy
they'll
and
soon
green.
be facing.
Green
I told
beans.
the entire
15-year-old, you
thing
think
because
you
they
30
knew it
seconds.
already. Dude, I
You ain't
haven't been
having
in
no
cuffs
birthdays,
all
bro.
night. And then this lady shows up and she puts me in cuffs.
Look at
But you were in cuffs? Dude, they showed up and I was okay. And then they're like, okay, we transfer you in cuffs.
They transported me without cuffs.
I'm like, wait, so like Dylan said his house was like, no, they're with our other detectives. And was like, shit, he's part of the police station. So they called my father.
Oh no.
Yeah, they called my father. My father knows that I'm involved in this. And I'm gonna get chewed out when I get home, and I'm not gonna get a birthday or Christmas or anything. I'm gonna be grounded for the next 10 years and disowned by my entire family.
Dude, I'm not even getting to work. Come on.
Someone's about to get fired.
Dude, no, we had that job.
Oh man.
We were making 15 an hour. Come on, guys. This is important. Yeah, it was 15 an hour.
Wait, are we not able to anymore?
I should be done by now.
Well, then we're going over there. Only the willpower to stay up so long.
Dude, no, how it's working, you have to be there 11 o'clock till around 7 o'clock.
That sounds like work.
Yeah, but it's 8 times 15. It's 140.
Each. That's good enough. I can go buy that other jackass one.
It seems that the concept of serving jail time for their crimes doesn't even cross the boys' minds. Is this just a sign of their immaturity, or do the two really feel that they haven't committed a crime by helping Greg cover up his mother's murder?
Is that Greg?
It's not Greg. That guy's too tall and like skinny.
No, it's Greg. Look at his limp.
Yeah, he has to point out where the body is.
That's Greg.
That's Greg.
Mine.
No.
I know, he's not in mine. Like, honestly.
The fuck you say, boy?
Look at what mess we're in. Like, I'll do a lot of things for a friend.
I was under the impression I was taking some property. I got some speakers out of it. I was enjoying those tonight. I was kind of drunk. You should ask.
The complete lack of accountability from Dylan and Brian is appalling. However, their utter absence of remorse only becomes more apparent when they bizarrely decide to sing Alien Boy by Oliver Tree.
I was sitting there singing Bruno Mars and all that, just like blasting the speakers. I had them all hooked up and it looked nice in my room.
I fell down to
I was listening to that too. 3 doors down, so you can't ignore it. I'll hunt you down like a Tyrannosaurus.
Eventually, all 3 boys are transported back to the police station. After a hectic night of processing, Gregory, Dylan, and Brian are reunited in the back of a patrol car and transported to the Department of Juvenile Justice, where it's very clear they have no idea they're being recorded.
Because, like, I was asking for a bottle of water so much. The one lady was like, the water's in that fountain right there. And I'm just like, I'm not drinking out of that. Like, I'm just going to get AIDS straight from drinking from that water fountain. I know. That's just...
You have hands in cell when, like, were they in front of you or behind you?
In front.
Okay, I was going to say, they're
But
how the hell are you going to do that? You're going to have to do some, like, trapeze?
Oh, no. When I had to, like, flush the toilet, I literally had to, like, kick the button pretty much.
Yeah, you need to be quiet for 1 second. 1 Delta 65 Central. 3 juvenile males en route to DJJ. Starting mileage is 581. All right, you guys can go ahead and talk if you want.
Dude, seriously. Oh, I was not sitting down on that toilet. It was like steel and there was white stuff all over the toilet. I'm just like, I'll pass on that.
My dad, dude. Why my dad here?
What? My family isn't here. I guess they just disowned me already.
You're Brian?
What? Yeah, I'm Brian.
No, they have a lawyer. They're with a lawyer with you.
Well, my family loves me, so.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not getting. I'm gonna get disowned anyway. The lawyer is to get me disowned.
The more time the 3 boys spend reunited, the less remorse they seem to have.
I was arrested on my grandma's birthday last night. Last night was my grandma's birthday. I got to see her and said happy birthday first. Happy birthday. I got arrested. I already was doing that. I didn't need this to help. Oh my god. Cat's gonna kill me. Why?
Real life immature ass children.
30 minutes. She had everyone she knew blow up my phone. And she called me like 30 times. And texted me about 100 times.
Instead of being worried about what Kat will think of him after she learns about the horrible things he's done, Brian only cares about her being mad at him for not responding to her texts. This just showcases the utter lack of understanding from the boys.
I'm ready to die and get slapped about 30 times when I get back to school. Shit.
Dude, me and you are going to walk back to campus.
I had online work I had to do. I'm worried about school still graduating, you know.
Yeah, all the
What?
All of them look like they followers, bro. They just goofy.
I was supposed to graduate this year.
For the first time, it seems as though the boys may be starting to realize that their disturbing actions will have long-term consequences. School, friends, and life as these boys know it will now be changed forever. Not long after arriving at the juvenile center, Brian's family posted his $100,000 bond. In the 3.5 years prior to their court date, Brian finished high school, started college, and was employed. On the other hand, Dylan wasn't offered a bond for 309 days, as the court was concerned that his history of mental health issues may lead him to hurt himself. When he finally was given a bond, it was $200,000, meaning there was essentially no way for him to post his bail. For his part in the crime, Dylan was sentenced to 828 days in jail, followed by 10 years of probation. Despite both boys having been charged with accessory after the fact to second-degree murder, Brian was given a different sentence. At his hearing, Gail's sister spoke on the pain their family had suffered as a result of the actions taken by Gregory, Dylan, and Brian. In response, Brian said that he was sorry the tragic killing had happened, but that he was simply naive at the time and didn't take Gregory's murderous claims seriously. Even at his sentencing, it seemed that Brian was wholly unwilling to take full accountability for his actions. In the end, he was sentenced to 14 years of probation, with the first 364 days of that term being served in the Volusia County Jail. According to Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood, Gregory Ramos is one of the top 3 sociopaths he's ever come in contact with, and it's easy to see why. For the brutal slaying of his mother, Gregory was charged as an adult and was sentenced to 45 years in prison. While his sentence can be reviewed again in 25 years, Gregory will serve a lifetime probation, no matter what.
They wagged. They wagged. They freaking wagged. I didn't even want to go over 2 hours. They wagged. Them boys got less than 2 years. Bro got a year and he got 10 years probation. Bro got 800 and some odd days. This fly, bro. I be trying to catch him. That's and bro only got 45 years and he gonna get out in 25. Beat the case. Beat the case. They paid 100 to get him out of prison. Boy had done went to graduated high school, went to college, employed. Shit, bro, they really wagged on these people, man. I got people that ain't even killed not a soul, bro. Them folks facing 60 years for selling weed. These folks wagged. These parents is crazy. Bond, I'm not bonding nobody out. They spent $100. It's like a new age. Like these kids, these new age kids don't understand life for real. Now they don't care about it, bro. They don't understand the consequence. They think they can respawn like these video games and pop back up. It don't happen like that, bro. Man, come on, man. Y'all took advantage of Dylan. That shit sad, boy. Dylan, and then they put 200 on Dylan head. And Dylan carried most of the weight. Because he ain't had no family. He already said his family disowned him. Brian family had money on. They spoiled, entitled ass kids, man. This was a good case, man. I hate I had the two-parter. We're gonna get HR in here today. I ain't even have to call y'all in the office that much today. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I told y'all give them some drug charges. Yeah, give them some drug charges. Give them some dope charges. They had LSD. They was trafficking. They was trafficking LSD. He would have said in prison for at least 50 years for that. Because they can't get the money. They can't tax. Never mind. Hey, Brian and Dylan ain't killed mom now, but on my mama, me and my partner would have got 45 years for kicking the door. Hell yeah, you would have got 45 years for kicking. No, you wouldn't have got 45 years. You would have got every charge that old boy got because you would have been charged with accessory to murder. You know what I'm saying? You would have been locked in. You would have been just as guilty. Straight up, bro. Y'all planned it out. Premeditated. Well, you would have been never seen again. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this was a good case, man. Well, not a good case, but this was an interesting case. Y'all was on point. We had good conversation for these last 2 days, but I got to get the hell on, man. I got to go be a content creator and a grandfather. I hear my grandkids running upstairs in their auntie room, so I'm finna go outside. We finna go take a walk, and we might go to the park before it get too hot. Man, just know, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me because y'all rock with me. I appreciate y'all being a part of the mob, me and Tay, Modesty, the whole crew, boss, everybody, KB, everybody, y'all tapped in, Vioshi, everybody. We all tapped in, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Always remember, we got new videos over there at Tay White on. Bruh, y'all said y'all was going to go over there and leave me at least 6 comments on 6 different videos. Come on, come through for your boy. Now we don't put up new videos. We don't drop that new Brat video over there. Tell me what y'all think about the Brat and her new shit. Make sure y'all following the Grown Folk Talk page because that's where we go live from on Mondays now at 9 o'clock. Me and Boss Blake. Hit the page. Hit subscribe, notification. Hit Young Tay, subscribe, notification. Y'all know Fridays belong to Modesty, Modest Moments, Bandcamp, the conductor of the Bandcamp. Hit subscribe and notification bell. Y'all got to be tapped in with the mom because y'all my family. Y'all come and support me and I love y'all. Hey, make somebody smile today. Make somebody smile today. Today is not about you. It's about being a light and sharing your love to somebody else. If y'all can promise me y'all gonna go spread love, I can promise y'all that I'm gonna keep rocking out. Hey, one thing y'all know about me, I'm gonna be transparent and I love y'all. I really do. Y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me growing. Hey, go tap in with Young Tay. Go tap in with Young Tay, man. That's all I need y'all to do right now. We on the ground. We on the mission. Hey, talk about it on the way back. I'm gone. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I can't do Uno does the internet tonight. Maybe tomorrow. How about that? I'm gonna take the boy to the movies today. I'm out of here.
Rush here this morning. Police are looking for a
The
suspect.
only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.